Bruh, we really getting marathon hate before GTA 6? Skull emoji. Boo fucking who. My Minecraft time was interrupted by my friends wanting to watch the new Marathon Reveal showcase, so today I'm going to voice my concerns about Bungie's latest and greatest slop.
It's game changing. It is literally game changing.
So let me get this straight. We took a hero shooter and made it an
extraction shooter.
That is the lamest shit I've heard of in a long time. But so is Pop It. Hey, that's fun at least. Can't see why Marathon can't be fun.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Yeah, never mind. Also, what is up with the movement in these goddamn games now? Halo Infinite tried this as a way to make up for adding sprint into Halo, but also by appealing to those who want sprint in Halo, essentially making it useless. You move no faster than you would without it. I'm just asking, why is it as if we're running through Farron Keep? Also, the jump height is so shallow. Fucking Minecraft has more movement. Minecraft. And what's with the fucking UI? Why is it all super zoomed out and hyper simplistic? Just a bunch of squares with text. And don't hit me with that, it's a test build bullshit. What you see is what you're gonna get. Live service, baby.
Like the runners are essentially like a base, right? There's a lot of stats, so you can increase your resistance to certain things.
Just make an MMO for fuck's sake.
You can increase your agility, shields obviously to make you a bit more durable. Cores are really cool. They basically give you like extra passives. Now you're like, oh, my double jump is a triple jump?
What if instead of having just like one jump, we had two jumps? Ever notice how every time these hack developers talk about their games, they tell you shit that's to be expected from the genre? Like imagine this, but for a new game of hide and seek. Yeah, so in our game, you have these guys called hiders, where you have to find the best place to hide, because there's the guys called seekers, and if they find you, it's over.
We're making like a survival sandbox, which means everything kind of has to have a cost, right? Locust has like a super sprint, so to speak. Like they have leg jets that kind of come on to help you sprint even faster. So basically it's almost like a stamina system, but we call it heat because we're these awesome mercenary cyborgs, right? Where like the body overheats, and so that's kind of the cost that's there.
He literally just described cooldowns. Like, am I supposed to be fucking impressed?
Is loot going to be just weapons, or is there going to be more for people to go after while they're out there in Tau City?
There's
grenades.
Consumables, yeah.
Let's talk about grenades.
Yeah, there's grenades.
I mean,
Revolutionary.
you're doing contracts, they're like missions. They are going to pay you to do these jobs, and so they'll give you these missions to do.
So wait, why isn't this just a PvE game then? Why does that have to be a PvPVE game?
Like honestly, just trying to survive amongst all the different threats that exist there. The dying, you know?
Yeah.
When our trailer says death, it's death. You know, there's a lot of death in the game.
Now that I've said all that I could say about the gameplay, which is boring, let's talk about the art style. Just from glossing over the comments under the reveal cinematic, it seemed like people really liked this, and to the video's credit, it's well produced. It's certainly high budget, but goddamn. This aesthetic is atrocious. So now that Bungie isn't stuck to just polluting Destiny with their garbage ideas, they can finally just focus on Marathon's art direction instead.
This is a new world.
Like, ask yourself, how do you go from the immediately recognizable design of Halo's art principles, which led into Destiny's beautiful art direction, only for somewhere along the years to evolve into a dramatic shift in tone just for Destiny 2, leaving all of the grit behind in favor of an almost cartoonish look to its non-human character designs. In original Destiny, both the gun and armor models were vastly unique and fit the context of the world.
What's that thing on your back?
Oh, this? Here, let me get it out for you. See, it's my rocket launcher. It was raised by wolves.
I can remember virtually every exotic from the original Destiny for its appearance alone, just as much as I used to remember every single Bakugan back in the day. Wanna guess which exotics I remember that are unique to Destiny 2? Huckleberry. I like that one. Now, while every now and then we do get a pretty cool design for a gun or maybe a piece of armor in Destiny 2, that's only when you total in that just about anything goes in the world of Destiny now. To the point we have Star Wars and Fortnite crossovers. But cancel the Arknights collab, even though that would parallel better to Destiny's original vision, minus the cat girls. So we went from having an art direction that followed its own rules, to now this.
Look at this fucking thing, dude. What the fuck is this shit?
So when it comes to Marathon, it's absolutely no fucking surprise that we have this garbage ass fucking shit. God, I hate it so much. But Katress, it looks great. Just look at the uncanny valley faces. They have the materials of which look like a cross between Splatoon and Nimbus. There's 0 identifiable forms. It'll just burst in the background. As for the fashion on the runners, what's with the oddity of military equipment just tapered onto casual apparel? Not to mention the impractical accessories like headgear and whatnot. What use does an android have for laser sights and optics? It's redundant. Also, most of these pieces look like a bitch to wear. People already break their VR headsets as is. Now, imagine this shit strapped to you. All whilst running around with bland-ass airsoft-styled guns. And what's with Bungie's hatred for symmetry?
How on earth? Like, how did Bungie simultaneously make the coolest hunter gauntlets that have ever existed in the entire game, and at the same time, completely, like, mess it up?
And it seems like the general consensus just boils down to, since it's not muted and dull, it's good. Just slap that neon green all over a muted and dull environment and whoop-bam! Now, I'm not going to take the masses' opinions into any serious consideration for its aesthetic worth, given that most people who play Destiny 2 today just run around with super black, so what do they know? And what exactly is all that unique about this art style? It's not just the art style, but also the setting and themes. How many times are we going to get some cyber bullshit? It's not just video games that love exploring this overdone dystopian super future fantasy, but movies too. We already got a Blade Runner, and I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. We don't need every video game and every movie to ask the same question of, what does it mean to be human? You know that dumb thought experiment about the boat, where if you were to disassemble it completely and rebuild it with new parts, would it be the same boat? Because that's all they're asking, every time.
Again, what was it like kind of approaching this from your perspective? What were you looking to do?
The narrative of Marathon is incredibly rich and like inspirational. I also love just sort of having the keys to this car.
Can we just cut it out with the philosophy? Like, it's just so fucking pretentious to me. Like, do we really need an ARG for Marathon? But yeah, get all kooky about the lore, as if it's gonna be rememberable in any fucking way. We've already seen how Bungie handles story and lore. It'll amount to absolutely nothing in the end. Now, my beef isn't that it's like an oversaturated market or whatever. It's generally unimportant to me. It's more so about the quality of what's produced. Like, you know what I don't get? Is that when you give a group of talented
Innovators, artists, creators,
$1 billion, access to programmers, game designers, art directors, audio directors, UI designers, voice actors, motion cap body actors,
etc.
With all of these resources in mind, they have the ability to choose any idea in the world and bring it to life. And they choose this.
You are a runner. A cybernetic mercenary who's given up their human form for a biosynthetic shell. Here you'll fight in a crew of up to 3 players. Your objective is simple. Gather as much loot as you can, survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs as you grow in power.
Yeah, check out the Discord. It's getting wild in there right now.
Okay, I will. So since more gameplay came out around Marathon, it seems like most people think the game looks like shit, which that's a good thing, but there are still some useful idiots going around. Their arguments tend to be one of the following. 1. You're just a Destiny fanboy, which is silly. If the complaint is valid, the author is relevant. 2. The game just isn't for you. Let's say you're looking for a new car. Someone offers you to sell you a Ferrari. Now, you never race cars, never take them to tracks, whatever. You only ever take a car to the supermarket to buy groceries, or go to work. But you hop in the Ferrari for a test drive anyway and find out the seats are horrible. The turning is terrible, and it's just a bumpy ride. Are those claims invalid suddenly just because you wouldn't buy this car to take to work? 3. It's an alpha. I said it before, but I'll say it again. It's a live service game. They tend to release in unfinished states. Humans have evolved to develop pattern recognition. Bungie fans seem to be excluded from this development. Oh, and there's a new one I'm seeing right now as I'm editing, where they'll accuse someone that the only reason they're shitting on the game is because they just didn't get an invite code to the alpha test. Like, I don't even have a reply for this one. I just find it really funny that they've resorted to just saying lol cope. So that's all I gotta say about Marathon. But if you like seeing car reviews like these, be sure to subscribe because I'll be reviewing the 2023 Audi R8 next. Bye!
My senior engineering lead here at Bungie, Mr. Sean Chan. Sean, how's it going, man?
Hi, I'm great. Yeah, it's really good. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you for asking. That's so nice of you. For folks out there that may not know what it is a senior engineering lead does, what do you do here at Bungie?
Yeah, I make sure everything works. So like, if something doesn't work, Kevin comes and calls me, right? This doesn't work, come call me. Everything's like, call Sean if it doesn't work, you know?